let's jump into some Amazon advertising news. I will kick it off. So early data started to roll in from sort of Thanksgiving week and Cyber Monday and Black Friday. And the first thing, no surprise, is that ad spend during the days of sort of Black Friday and Cyber Monday, spending was up about 350% during that time versus the previous week, right? No surprise. Everyone's spending a lot more during, that intense weekend of sales, which is no surprise. And the thing there is, as you can imagine, Brett, take it away in terms of how many new sales happened year over year. I think you were mentioning this earlier.
So the average marketplace seller on Amazon did 20% more this Black Friday than they did in Black Friday of 2017. So that's a huge improvement.
Yeah, Amazon advertising is a rocket ship right now, and we are all along for the ride. More and more people are flocking to the platform. More and more businesses are moving budgets from Google ads and Facebook ads over to Amazon. That's a huge jump, right? 350% more spend that week versus the previous week, and 20% more sales that week versus the previous year. Those are really big gains. And part of that reason is, cost per clicks are really good on Amazon. Conversion rates are really good on Amazon. Like a bad conversion rate on Amazon is like 5% from your ads, where 5% would be a super reach goal, sort of the clouds part and the sun shines through. Like, it'd be so hard to get a 5% conversion rate on Google ads, and that's like a bad day on Amazon advertising. So I think we're going to continue to see a lot of these trends moving there. So that's really, really important to know. And a really interesting thing about where that revenue came from. Where did some of this revenue come from?
It looks like 21% of all of those orders were done by smartphone. So that means that more people are taking that thing out of their pockets and, going on Amazon and purchasing right through their cell phone and ditching laptops and desktop computers. So what do you think about that?
When we were reviewing this news, I noticed that it was 16.8% last year, and now it's 21%. So that's a pretty big jump right there, slowly but surely. And in terms of what I think about it, I think, we're going to see more of that, right? Like, people are logged in on the Amazon app on their phone. All their information's on there. It's so easy to do it. I think we're going to continue seeing that trend for sure.
It's been crazy, when we were kids, we had the landline phones, and then our parents got their first flip phone, and it was crazy. And now, here we are. Everybody's just ordering all of their products off of their phones. And
how many sales took place on a flip phone? That's a question. Who's doing that research? Another thing that's definitely worth mentioning, episode 3 of the Ad Badger PPC Den podcast, we talked about the new product targeting features. We're going to talk a little bit about that today, so I won't touch too much on it. There's a new way to target your sponsored products ads. If you haven't heard that episode, be sure to go back. And if you are interested in getting more Amazon advertising news, what we're doing now is we're actually monitoring the official Amazon advertising blog. We're scanning through news websites to try to find all the information from the week about Amazon advertising. We're going to be talking about it every week on this podcast in the early parts of the episode, as well as publishing it on our blog. So if you haven't found that yet, go over to adbadger.com. And the last company update is we're currently hiring for PHP developers. So if you are a PHP developer and you are listening to this podcast, you are the perfect candidate listening to an Amazon advertising podcast with some PHP skills, because we are really eager to roll out more features faster on our software. And holler at me on LinkedIn. I'm easy to find, Michael Erickson Fasheen. I think I'm the only one. Brett, I'm a LinkedIn power user. But I understand you are not a LinkedIn power user.
You definitely have me beat there.
You got to check it out. I dig it. I like it. I get into some good conversations on there. Maybe one day I can get you to see the light on LinkedIn.
Gotcha. And weren't we the winner for the coolest company to work for in 2018 award?
Ooh, who awarded us that?
Whoever ends up joining us as our PHP programmer.
There you go.